My story is that I was diagnosed with breast cancer while I was deployed to Kandahar, Afghanistan. Was medevaced out of Afghanistan, went through Lanjsul, where I had a lumpectomy done. And the lumpectomy came back positive for cancer. So the next step was to bring me back to the States.
Some of the injuries that I have are, I'm about the knee amputee, dental trauma, severe TBI, and PTSD.
I was diagnosed with stage 1 ductal carcinoma. Thankfully, it was not an aggressive cancer, so the mastectomy was as far as I had to go with that treatment. Well, I'm on medication, and I will be on medication for the next at least 5 years.
At the beginning, it was kind of hard for me because I was like, now what? When you have this kind of injury, it's pretty easy for you to lean back and say, you know what, I'm missing a leg. Like in my case, I'm missing a leg. You can say, oh, I'm missing a leg. That's it for me. Well, what else can I do? But let me tell you something. Just by being physically active and be able to do like cycling, sitting volleyball, swimming. Like yesterday, there was a guy competing. The guy is blind, and on top of that, he's a double amputee, competing with regular guys. I mean, when you see guys like that, what else can you say? You just got to move on.
The importance of sport for those who are wounded, ill, and injured, I think, is getting them back into the swing of things, getting them focused, getting them thinking that they can overcome some obstacles that they've had. And so the Warrior Games here is a good example of that. As they get into sport and they begin their process, they get confidence, they believe they can do it, and it really helps them both physically and mentally.
Part of the reason I like longer distance activities is because it allows me to free my mind and allows me to kind of find this place of peace and place of calm. And for me to be able to get back on a bike, it was critical for my mental recovery.
You all have your individual goals. Some are here for the first time, some are here for the second time, and you're able to, they're able to push themselves and just really, try to find their limits, I think.
It's an honor to be here because there's no loser and there's no winner here. Everybody that is here is a winner. And what I tell people is it's good to let people know, soldiers that are now in Afghanistan and Iraq, that, hey, if something ever happened to you, hey, guess what? Once you come back home, you're gonna get the support that you need, and there's gonna be people helping you to go out through your transition.
We can't underestimate that the individuals here are really ambassadors for those that couldn't make it, and I think they take that role seriously. They come here, they realize what they can do, what they can overcome, and they share those stories back at the bases and posts and areas that they're...
These athletes here that are competing, they're just examples. They're great examples to not only those that are in uniform, but really those that are out in all walks of life, and really just to go back and share those experiences and just continue to be role models in their communities.
And this is what I tell people, that the main reason why we're here is to learn how to have fun with our disabilities. And let me tell you, life is what you make out of it. And for those guys that has the thing they can't be productive because they're missing an arm, they're missing a leg, or they're blind, guess what? This is the place for them to come and see what's going on, because it's amazing what's going on over here.